After successfully leading a hostage rescue mission in Mombasa, U.S. Marine Ray Garrison and his wife Gina head to a peaceful Italian seaside town along the Amalfi Coast for a holiday. However, their vacation takes a dark turn when they are kidnapped by a group of mercenaries led by Martin Axe. Axe demands to know how the U.S. military discovered the hostage's location. When Ray refuses to provide answers, Axe cruelly executes Gina right before his eyes. Fueled by rage, Ray vows revenge, only to be killed by Axe as well. Ray awakens with no memory of what happened, finding himself in the laboratories of Rising Spirit Technologies, RST, in Kuala Lumpur, a company specializing in cybernetic enhancements for disabled U.S. military personnel. There, Dr. Emil Harding, RST CEO and lead scientist, reveals that Ray is the first successful subject of the Bloodshot program. Through experimental nanotechnology injected into his bloodstream, Ray has been resurrected and granted enhanced strength and accelerated healing. However, these nanites must be regularly replenished and recharged to keep him alive. Otherwise, accumulated damage will be fatal. Ray meets other patients of RST, including KT, a former Navy diver who now breathes through a special apparatus after losing her trachea. Marcus Tibbs, an ex-Army Ranger with ocular prosthetics replacing his lost eyes, and Jimmy Dalton, a former Navy SEAL fitted with new legs after losing his own. Haunted by flashes of memories involving Gina and Axe, Ray abruptly escapes, determined to exact vengeance. Using his nanites, which can connect to the internet and RST's databases, Ray tracks Axe to Budapest. There, flying a private plane he taught himself to pilot from downloaded manuals, Ray eliminates Axe and his guards despite sustaining life-threatening injuries. Before his death, Axe ominously warns Ray he is making a mistake.
You're making a mistake.
Thanks for the advice.
Hinting at deeper conspiracies. Back at RST, Ray is put into a stasis-like state while his nanites reboot. As usual, Dr. Harding alters Ray's memories, this time blaming Axe's associate Nick Barres for Gina's murder. KT protests Harding's repeated manipulation of Ray's mind to make him obediently target different enemies. But Harding dismisses her concerns, reminding her that RST controls her enhancements and can deactivate them at will. Harding is systematically eliminating anyone who knows his technology to ensure his exclusive control over the powerful nanite program. Once again amnesiac, Ray wakes and is reintroduced to RST, only to recall new memories implicating Barres in the kidnappings. Driven by vengeance, Ray tracks Barres to East Sussex and kills him, despite Barres' desperate claims that RST is deceiving him. Meanwhile, Wilfred Wiggins, a programmer forced to work for Barres, activates an EMP bomb that temporarily disables Ray and severs his connection to RST. When Ray regains consciousness in Wiggins' office, conflicting memories flood his mind, causing confusion about who is truly responsible for Gina's death. With Wiggins' help, Ray uncovers the truth about RST's manipulation. He then discovers that Gina is actually alive, though their relationship ended 5 years prior, and she has since started a new life and family in London. In the meantime, Harding orders KT to capture Wiggins. Initially reluctant, KT complies after Harding threatens to shut down her respiratory system. However, she soon seeks Wiggins' assistance to break free from RST's control and dismantle the corporation. After failing to capture Wiggins, KT returns to RST and falsely reports her failure. Ray is recaptured by Dalton and Tibbs and returned to the lab, but KT and Wiggins sabotage the memory reprogramming procedure and destroy the RST mainframe. Upon awakening, Ray battles and kills Dalton and Tibbs as the facility collapses around them. KT erases all remaining data containing Harding's research. Harding confronts Ray with a grenade launcher, confident that Ray's nanites are depleted and he will surrender. Instead, Ray, ready to sacrifice himself for victory, detonates a grenade that his nanites deconstruct, killing both himself and Harding. Ray later awakens fully restored, revived by Wiggins, who has upgraded his nanites to be self-sustaining. Alongside KT, Ray sets off to forge a new future, free from the shadows of his past.